A waltz is a dance you learn by listening. One step forward, one step back. A turn you don't notice until you're already spinning. On March the 29th, 2025, upon the hallowed stage of the Little Theater of Gastonia, a discipleship of troubadours dubbing themselves the Lucky Strangers came together to pay homage and play the songs that taught them how to listen. We can't thank everybody enough. Gratitude spoken plainly, like a song passed hand to hand. David's songs live in the in-between places, between joy and grief, between the sacred and the everyday. They don't ask for perfection, they ask for honesty. This is how songs survive, passed hand to hand, kept in time and offered back with thanks, so the skeletons may waltz for eternity.
Man in Louisville said $300 I will pay you at the end of the show. $300 I will guarantee it. It's a long ride, yes I know. So I drove 8 hours with nothing written down. Paid for nobody and that man he was around. Hey, 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 hey. I was young and dumb and a little bit stupid. Stupid can be lucky if you're lucky anyway, that's true. Bar owner gave me $36. Let me sleep in the back of the bar until the next day at noon. That was enough to get back to Missouri, even get myself a little bit of food. Hey, hey, it's a long ride, yes I know. Hey, hey, it's a long ride, yes I know. People to do. Hey, hey. Life is a circle, it's a repetition cycle. The foot always gonna wind up on the other shoe.
David Childers just further perpetuates the things like artists, like Willie Nelson have done that just do not fit a mold. And it's the art that's important, The prosody doesn't always have to be there. The prosody is the artists themselves.
All those people took the song seriously. And like I said, they gave it their own take. They made it their own. That's what I want people to do with my music. Don't try to mimic me. Don't try to be me. Be yourself. A good song, that's what it's all about. You can write shit, and go put in front of people. But if you come to them with a good song, I don't care who writes it now. Man, I'm 73 years old. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live, but I'm getting back out starting to play again. And I'm going to play songs, that I really feel.
David has this way of being vulnerable in a simplistic way. The way he turns a phrase, it's more than songwriting, it's more than wordsmithing. He's able to capture a place and time and put feeling to it in a way that I've never heard before.
In the closet songwriter, and I was doing merch with David. And before this album even came out, we were riding down the road and he cut one open and put it in there, and man, I knew I had to play this for the rest of my life. So we're going to do this one. This is called Camp Ladder Shuffle.
Let me count it in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Lock the windows, lock the doors. Bruce ain't gonna come around no more. Running by the river, done lost his head to a double shot bell, knocked him dead. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Hope it rain for the morning fall. Camp ladder shuffle, dance all night. Do the dirty dog, make 'em look on fight. Fun, dance with the ladies without our gun. You want trouble, better keep it at home. If you insist, they'll bring it on. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. It'll rain for the morning fall. Camp ladder shuffle, dance all night. In the dirty dog, make 'em look on, fight back. Dance all night to the dirty dog, make 'em look on fight. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Will be rain for the morning fall. Camp ladder shuffle, dance all night to the dirty dog, make 'em look on fight. Let's do it again. Thank y'all so much. God bless David Children.
We're going to bring the Pintos up next.
Yeah, so I was at Confluence. David was supposed to be hosting the songwriters Sunday supper, and the feature that day was Jim Crosland. And somebody there was telling me about Jim being in a play recently and had been really great in it. And I thought, man, I've done some acting in high school, so I looked up like a local theater, Little Theater of Gastonia, and I saw they were putting on Annie, and I was like, man, that's the one, audition for Daddy Warbucks, So I go audition, I get the part, and go through the whole production, and it was really fun, really rewarding. But the executive director and the theater people wanted me to be involved. Hey, are you going to audition for the next show? And I was just like, I want to, but it's really time consuming. But I got some ideas to utilize this space. If you guys are interested, I really feel like I could put some good shows on here, and I've got some in mind that I'd like to do. They were like, yeah, let's see what you got. So I reached out to Robert. Robert and I, slowly throughout knowing David, have just gotten a little closer. And I hollered at him and was like, hey, man, what do you think about this? And he said, yeah, me and Johnny are already kind of talking about wanting to do something like that. So Johnny Boswell with the Menders, who's a staple of Gaston County music, was on board too. And I first sat down with Robert over some Mexican food, and talked about kind of what my vision was for it, and he thought it was cool. And we started trying to think of people that we would want to try to get involved as far as people to do tribute songs. And that was right around the time that I met you guys with the Right Nights that Justin Cloud was hosting, and knowing what you guys have done with him and Nicholas, the Born to Roam, and just what I was looking at with this project, I thought, man, you know, I think we could really put something cool together. When I'm pitching this to Robert, I was like, these guys have done this with these other artists, and I really like what they're doing.
Bo pitched the idea to me, and I was like, this will be fun. And I really didn't think that much into it. I was like, well, we'll do this as it comes. It developed into practices that were amazing and really inspiring and super cool. But when I got there and realized what we were really putting on, the quality of performers, which was incredible, and the time people put in to something that means a lot to my family. I mean, the songs that my dad and I have written and given to the world and gone out and done together are, our contribution to society, I feel like. And to have people recognize that and see it is just unbelievably touching. And I had no idea that it was going to be that until I got to the venue and we did the show. It was beyond my expectations for how something like that could go. It was just really, really great.
WNCW or WSGE, hearing Johnny Got a Mohawk on the radio. And I thought that was really cool. And then I did a little bit of research, and I found out he had some videos on some interviews on YouTube. It switched my whole musical just interest at the time, because he was talking about the Lubin Brothers and this album Satan Is Real. And all I listened to for a couple of months was straight Lubin Brothers, because David Childers in that interview said that he liked the song River of Jordan. And that was big in my, I guess, just in musical influence, was just him, just telling me, listen to Satan Is Real, or this is a good album to listen to on that YouTube video.
Dude, I picked Hardwood Killing Floor, though. I just kind of went back and did a quick dive back into his discography, and I was listening to it, from a frame, because I've heard the songs before, but from a frame of reference now, I'm taking a break from drinking, and that song is just about kind of getting f***ed up and having a really good time, and I'm looking forward to a triumphant return back into it. So that song really exemplifies that for me. And we were going to do Glory, Glory, Glory as well, because, that's a kind of a gospel tune, and that's kind of me, Grayson's thing. We like doing gospel and traditional type tunes.
This morning I said I can't do this anymore. Tonight I'm walking through that barroom door. I'm about as high as a neon Houston fly, up against the stars that shine at night. And I just don't care what you might say to me, 'cause I'm as big a fool as there can be, as long as I feel that warm glow. I'll follow it wherever it'll go. Oh, I'll drink the life out of me till sun will rise no more, and my aching heart is free. Bury me beneath the hardwood killing floor. Bury me beneath the hardwood killing floor. The lost highway has brought me here again, with neon lights blinking with no end. I barely heart is free. Bury me beneath the hardwood killing floor. Bury me beneath the hardwood killing floor.
Easy. You know, they don't really have to work to achieve something. And in my life, it's never done me good to sit on my ass and wait for anything. I've failed that way. And, you know, it's only when I've taken things in my own control and tried to do something with them, I've had more success with things. And be honest. Of course, if you're honest, then happiness follows from that. The ones I keep, they hit me right in the heart. You know, there's something that'll hit me between here and the brain and the heart that says, you got it right there.
For me, until like probably last year when I wound up getting diagnosed with cancer, going in the hospital, and man, it was all this outpouring of love and prayers, and I could feel the prayers. I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a churchgoer, but I am a Christian, and I'm not exclusive about that. I respect all religions, Judaism, Islam, atheism, whatever you got. But for me, you know, God's a real thing. And I remember standing right there, and I was painting because I kept painting through all that, and people would buy the stuff. But I remember standing there and feeling the sunlight come down, and it was like, that's all the prayers from people. And I haven't let go of that hope or that faith since then. And to a good end, you know. I had a CT scan yesterday. It was very positive, and got a nice message from my oncologist today saying, let's talk about it. This is really good. You know, you really made a lot of progress. You know, I think Bo instigated all that. He got to theater, and he recruited Robert. And I was glad to see Bo and Robert and, you know, a bunch of these guys, you know, younger guys and people, Johnny and Jade and Tin Roof Echo from Up and Axe. All these guys people came together, and I was very moved by that. I didn't know quite what to make. I didn't know what to expect, and but you know, I kept hearing like these guys are practicing. You know, not to see, you know, I don't know if y'all videoed that or not, but I'm like, man, they're really serious, but they're doing a good job.
Just before the show, the tribute show, David shook my hand first. We didn't really get a proper introduction, but it was backstage that I got to meet him. And he was so sweet. I remember telling Wes how nervous I was to cover a man's music that I'd never met. I mean, how do you pay honor or tribute like that as a stranger? And how fitting, you know, the lucky strangers. And so very lucky. And Wes walked with me to the side to go meet David, and he just poured into me so severely. And Wes laughed the entire time because he was like, I told you.
Jade Moore, I mean, she did Heart in My Soul, which song means a lot to me. I mean, Linda was asking me, who's that about? She said, it's not about anybody. So like I was like,
There's a funeral this morning. Someone I used to know. Haven't seen her in a long time, but not so long ago. friendship vow we swore. I would have stayed forever, but she loved another woman, and she left her heart in my soul. Kind that never grows old. She left her heart in my soul. I remember her in sunlight, how she smiled against the dark. She was stronger back in those days, and always was street smart. But somewhere in the woods of life, lovers we became, and I could not stand to share her with the world and all its share. And she left her heart in my soul. Kind that never grows old. She left her heart in my soul. I'm not sure about the details of what has brought her down. I've had a lot of different things. All I know is the time right now. There's a funeral this morning. The angels gathered around to take one of their number back up to higher ground. And I hope one day I'll see her somewhere beyond the veil, where tearless love is left behind, with the rain and funeral bill. And she left her heart in my soul. Kind that never grows old. She left her heart in my soul.
Thank you for taking the song seriously. Thank you for giving your own take on it. I got to say one that really stood out to me was Jade Moore doing Heart in My Soul. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but that was one of many that brought me to tears.
We rehearsed, but you know, it's like older musicians rehearsing. They just sit around and talk. I don't get a lot done. So it went off well. What shocked me was when the curtain opened. I never played on the stage when the curtain opened. I felt like I was in high school. I remember about the show, I think the poem was called As a Young Man or When I Was a Young Man. Bo or somebody was reading it, and it made me cry. I mean, I was standing there just crying like a baby with my bandana hanging out of my back pocket trying to look cool, and I had that thing I was just wiping my eyes just because the love I got for Dave and the time I had spent with him, and it went from being sad to being very joyous. And Bo did a great job. Everybody did a great job. It was really.
And then how we did it with 2 acts. I opened like the second act of the show with Dr. Sanchez. Yeah, man, it was polar opposites for me from a listening standpoint when I took a deep dive into David's discography, if you will. Having seen him play live as many times as I have, I don't think either 2 of the songs that I played I've ever really caught in a live set.
Saturday night, smile, a smile of a man of fashion on a fat ball Buddha spine. Do the bomb pizza, Dr. Sanchez. Do the bomb pizza, down in the mirror club. Club on a sizzling New Year's Eve. Castro drove a tank into the plaza, Sanchez decided to leave. Dr. Sanchez, he took a plane, he got away, you know. He went on down to Nicaragua, to visit Anastasio. Do the bombista, Dr. Sanchez. Do the bombista, down in the Mirror Club. Bombista! Sanchez is a plastic surgeon living in Miami Beach. Put silicone in the top of his dance and get paid outrageous fees. Dr. Sanchez take a Quaalude, he laid her out on the bed. A boy named Thomas came in the wind and put a bullet in his head. Do the bombista, Sanchez. Do the bombista, down in the Mirror Club. There you go. Danny Platt.
This is Danny Platt, Skeleton Waltz.
If there's one person or one musician that had a big effect on me, as far as songwriting goes, it's David. I was always just inspired by how simple some of his songs may appear, and then when you get into learning them and really listening to them, there's just so much depth there, and I always appreciated that. It always made me feel like it wasn't out of my reach to be a good songwriter.
Every once in a while I'd get kind of homesick, and I would listen to a David Childers album just to feel that at home. And I would, just about everybody I'd meet, I would be like, have you heard David Childers? Have you heard this? So I've definitely been preaching his gospel all over the state.
123, yeah.
Yeah, and that's got 38th Street on it.
Right. Oh, it was awesome.
And it is such a different, like, I heard...
They rocked it.
I heard the live version first. You know, I never heard your take on it until I just played the album this last week, and I was like, oh, wow, they really did their thing with it.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
On Room 23, it's kind of a swaying, half-drunk kind of thing. And those guys, they took it and just rocked the hell. I don't know, who was that, the Menders? Who was that?
I think it was...
Bo?
Was it Bo?
Bo did that. Yeah. Bo and and the band in together, and then I love it.
I first heard David Childers' music probably in about 2017 when I started working with the Menders. They were doing a residency at Snug, and David was opening or headlining, I'm not really sure, but the lore of David started to come in then. And his music was so creative. It was like John Prine and the Talking Heads had a child. And it was so encouraging as an artist with this almost, folklore and a legend behind him to create things like that. It's inspiring. Most musicians, most artists feel that they can't share that vulnerably with the world.
Get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Run, skeleton, run. We saw throwing down by the barn, was around at the dairy farm. Shadows shrinking from the sun. Run, skeleton, run. Skeleton run, get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Skeleton run. Mama's dog is out the ground pants, shot her with their shotgun blast. Get her with your skeleton lair. Run, skeleton run. If it runs, skeleton run, get down from the mountain, back into the graveyard. Oh, skeleton run. Get your wife out of jealousy, 'cause you're just supposed to be. Hung you up from a big oak tree. Run, skeleton run. You better run.
It's great to have all y'all in the house tonight. You having a good time? Well, hell, I sure am. I'll tell you what. I started writing songs. I really wrote them because I wanted other people to play them, but nobody would.
went out to Nashville a few times. They told me I was too left wing. I'm like, oh, whatever the fuck that means, or whatever that means, you know. I won't argue with you, but it's just such an honor, and I can't tell you how amazing this has been tonight to hear these younger folks come up here. And you know, I'm 73, so hell, you know, they're young to me. Most of you are, but anyway, I can't tell you how much it means to me. And it means so much to me that you guys are here, and this is a great venue, and I think you ought to have more music shows here. What do y'all think about that? Yeah. All right, well, that's enough of me talking. Robert had told me to shut up by now, but this is a song called, about the first job I ever had. I was working for the city of Mount Holly. I was 14 years old and digging ditches and cutting grass and hanging out with older men that drank Thunderbird wine and stuff. But anyway, here we go. It's called Greasy Dollar. I'm ready. Hot day rising from the mist upon the river. Tar paper sacks are sweating in the shade. I rise from sleep, leave my wife and children, put on my clothes and step into the day. Some say the world was made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I'll have to go earn my greasy dollar, so I can keep on working till I die. All right, David. Digging ditches all day out by the freeway with a backhoe and a shovel crew. What good is living and what good is dying? This here's all that I'm ever gonna do. Some say the world was made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I've got to go earn my greasy dollar, so I can keep on working till I die. All right. There's a cart came rattling, flapping and a-groaning in the back room of the beer joint at Diesel. Grocery money and the back rent being wagered. I tried it once, but I'm never gonna do it again. I lost my ass. Some say the world was made for fun and frolic, and so say I, indeed, oh, so say I. But I've got to go earn my greasy dollar, so I can keep on working till I die. Yes, I've got to go earn my greasy dollar, so I can keep on working till I die. I'll get to work, son. David Niblock. Thank y'all. Woo! Lord have mercy. Thank y'all.
And was special. Just when we all kind of congregated out there and took it home, so to speak. That was special. It was not an act. It was a special moment.
Place in the woods where the dogs won't go, where the light fades quick and the runner knows. I took you there to make you mine, bared your throat, said to do what you want. There's sunlight in when I'm skeleton man, baby, there's sunlight in. Never even kissed you. I got scared. Worst of all, touched my cheek with your fingers cold. Saw me flinch, let me hesitate. Right then and there, live my escape. There's sunlight in when I'm skeleton in, baby, there's sunlight in. There ain't kissed you. Sunlight plays in the sparkling sky for a couple of months and more. Look for you in all them usual places, but maybe you were just a ghost. Twilight Road, there's a comfort there. An unseen hand rushes my hair. Must be the wind. Nobody here but me. Some kind of static electricity. Let the sunlight in when I'm skeleton man, baby. Let the sunlight in. Never even kissed you. Well, never even kissed you, baby. Never even kiss you, baby. Yeah, I never even kiss you, baby. I never even kiss you, baby. Well, I got scared standing there. I must admit I felt a little bit weird. You looked at me and I turned away. I really didn't know what to say. I hit the road and I never looked back. I'm gonna him to the long jack. Hey, yeah. Kiss you, baby. Never even kiss you, baby. Never even kiss you, baby. I'll never even kiss you, baby.
In the film, what would it be?
Thank you. David has done more for me than anyone else musically. Not only through his songwriting and getting to listen, but also opening doors for me that I would have never imagined, giving me the courage and the confidence to really step in and do what I'm doing now is all attributed to him.
Impulsive thought, buddy, when you're a dead peckerhead. And less impulsively. Thank you so much for the backbone that you've created in this community. Your existence in itself is validation that creative freedom is something worth pursuing. So thank you so much.
I'd just like to thank him, and I want him to know what an impact he had, and that how inviting and how helpful and just how he took interest in Bo and I. It didn't get overlooked, and it's special to me, and it means a lot. It says a lot about him, which most people do know, but there's no job too small for David, and it doesn't go overlooked. I really appreciate that.
I just appreciate what you've contributed to local music, and helping people to see that it matters a lot.
Glad to have met you. Glad to have known you. Glad you had me in your band. Saw something in me other than Sweet Home Alabama in a bar. Taught me how to write songs. Made me a songwriter. I love him to death.
Just thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing us the way.
Man, thanks for saying yes to sitting down with somebody that you didn't know from Adam, and just being real. Thanks for being real.
Daddy, I'm proud of you. And I love you. Keep it going. Thank you.
Great. Love it, dude. That's perfect.
My story would begin with David probably when I was about 19 or 20 years old. I had a band with my cohort Grayson, drum, called Forced Off the Farm, and we show up to the show and we're supposed to play after the Over Mountain Men because it was going to be messed up with like the scheduling or something like that. I walk in, and David's there, and I walk up to him, and he says, "Graham?" I said, "Yep," and shakes my hand, and he pulls me in real close, and he says, "We're gonna get that pussy real nice and wet for you." And I said, "All right." Well,
what's the most David moment you've ever witnessed?
Me and Robert were probably like 16, 17. We were experimenting, I guess. And David busted into Robert's room, and our buddy Bear was huffing glue. David busted in his underwear, I think. And he said, "What the hell y'all doing?" And Robert said, "We're huffing glue, Dad."
Keep my ass out of life.
Hey, I still got your money. I'm gonna give it to you.
Moody?
Yeah, when I did that charity show, they
keep it. You did the gig. You keep it. Okay.
I love you.
Love you too, man.